You can hand me that yellow cup so I can get me some coffee.
Newlyweds Anna and Eric have been living at her parents' house in Carmel Valley, California, while they hunt for a tiny home of their own. They've traveled to Portland, Oregon, and have seen several places within and beyond their $55,000 budget. Now they have to decide which one to buy and have shipped down to California.
Too much.
Ooh.
What are you thinking on the beige one?
This home was just 393 square feet and is priced well under budget at just $37,000.
The price is really attractive because we could do whatever we want. I mean, we could remodel the kitchen.
Sure.
That one, of all the homes that we saw, had by far the biggest bathroom.
I think that the upstairs could potentially be a place where I could do work. It is kind of short, but most of my work I'm doing with the laptop and I'm sitting. What about the custom house?
At $74,000, this home was the smallest at just 204 square feet.
I was actually surprised by all the character that it had. Exposed copper piping. Even the copper walls makes it really unique.
The base price, the $51,000, I like because I would like more drywall.
But why would you want to cover up the wood? It had this beautiful look to it.
To me, it felt dark. So what about the biggest house?
At 400 square feet, this tiny home could max out their parents' lot. And at $62,000, it's over budget.
The house is big.
I'm not complaining necessarily about it being so big. I simply don't think it's going to fit.
What about the huge kitchen?
Well, I like the big kitchen, kind of the focal point.
It is nice that this one had the separate spaces upstairs in the loft area that could be an office area. The bedroom is cramped, and I'm not sure how a king-size bed would fit in there. If it did, it'd probably be with inches to spare.
There just seems like there's a lot of risks with this house.
Big decision to make. I'm thinking that the beige house, it doesn't do it for me.
Like it really doesn't do it for you?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't feel it. I think that one's out. That leaves the big one and the small custom. The small custom, too tight.
I really love that house, but it's going to feel like a large closet, and we're going to be sort of on top of each other, and that could test our marriage.
Yeah. Feeling good about the big one, and I'm kind of feeling lucky with as far as bringing it down here.
From the moment I saw it, I had the best feeling.
It's pretty modern stainless steel appliances, and I like the size.
So are we going to do this?
Choice is clear. We're getting the big one. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're getting the big one.
Yes.
I like that one the most.
Oh, strawberries with the brownies, that's going to be so good.
We've been moved in now for a couple weeks. We ended up paying $65,000, including $3,000 for delivery.
Getting this house into this spot is quite a story.
Tires blew out 100 miles out from the factory because of the sheer weight of the building. Axle was done. They had to bring out a whole new setup. I finally got down here.
Getting the house up their narrow driveway and onto the property was also problematic.
The driver just said, this isn't going to happen. And I basically got in his face in a polite way and said, you're going to drive this thing to the house. I had a 25-foot pole lifting up a 300-pound branch. People are looking at us. The driver's sweating, and they're ripping the fence down that has been here for probably decades.
It was insane.
When the driver got the model into the yard, we did a little chest bump, and everybody's high.
I had to cry. I couldn't believe that it made it, and it's here.
Outside of the home, they've added a redwood deck and a sign.
This tiny house is so colossal, it needs a name.
We ended up with Tiny Titan.
And it's perfect.
Feels good to be in the big kitchen now.
I know. I love the kitchen. White cabinets, granite countertops. It just has everything.
So this looks good.
Yeah, that looks cozy. I'm okay with the bedroom. It's a very tight fit, I must say. What's more worth it is that we don't have a wall between us. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with Robert. Apparently we're going to do the product launch. It's worked out. I've had to do my ninja walk. It's pretty scaled down, but functional.
It's the tea set. I had a lot of stuff in storage, and I've had to part with quite a bit of it. It's been challenging, but it's been freeing as well. Gosh, what's not to love about this house? I think it's got just about everything.
It's nice to have our own spot.
We're here on my parents' beautiful property. I love living here. We love it. We're so happy. I think this is quite fitting for our tiny house.